All these damn aminals running, you know. So, I'm gonna tell you a story. Another story. Well, first things first. Welcome to the blind gestures, good, bad, and the ugly. I'm gonna tell you a story. Oh, my MS is going pretty good. It's alright. I should be getting my medication soon. Got my cane the other day. Things are going a little bit good. Hopefully I hear something soon from the SSI. But anyway, that's another time. This is story time. Story time for you and me. Hey, puppy. Alright, so, okay. It's a good story. I'm going to tell you a story about the time I got out. Well, I was the only one out of 7 people to pass a breathalyzer test. And I have a secret. Because nobody else in the world has ever done this. I'm the only one. And it works. It's just really fucking gross. Alright? So, I was chilling at this, at a place where I get street medicine. I was at the pharmacy hanging out with some friends, and we all started drinking juices and Four Locos before they took all the caffeine out, when they were still really good and could kill you and fuck you up and shit. And we were all drinking a shit ton of those, and we had this lady's little white Volkswagen Golf. She was overseas in the military, and said one of my friends was living at her house. So I don't know. Anyway, we had our car, and we had it for like 6 months. It was fucking awesome. But we decided to leave. So I was driving. I was only 19 at the time. I wasn't even the oldest kid there, dude. It was bullshit. But anyway, I was 19 at the time. There was 7 of us, man. And we were all in this little tiny Volkswagen Golf. And we were driving, and one of the fucking tail lights was out. And so we're driving down Dam Neck. We got pulled over, man. So shitty. And they pulled us all out of the car, and we're all fucking with us. Like, oh, you guys smell like weed, and you guys smell like liquor, da-da-da-da-da. So they're like, okay, we're gonna breathalyze all you guys before we call your parents. Because, like, 4 of them were underage. There's only like 3 of us over it that were of age. And none of us were 21. Except one kid. But we'll talk about him in a second. And so, they pulled us all out of the car, and they set us on the curb, on the sidewalk. There was like a bike trail at the time, so we weren't on like the curb by the road. We were all sitting on the bike trail, which had, you know, grassy paths along it, right? And we're sitting there, and they're like, alright, we're going to start breathalyzing you. We're going to go down the road. And I was the last one in the fucking road, thank God, right? And so, after I saw the first 2 people get the pop, blow in the breathalyzer and get popped and blew way over, I started panicking because I drink more than everybody. And I shit you not, my friend, I started grabbing handfuls of fucking grass, dude. It was dark at the time, so they didn't have the best vision, so, you know, I was able to do this. I started shoving handfuls of grass, dude. Dead grass, fresh grass, leaves, everything, just shoving it in my mouth. Just chewing it, just chewing and just chewing and chewing and chewing. Spit it out and just stuff it up again. Fresh grass, dead grass. There were probably beetles and snakes, but I don't give a fuck. There was shit in that grass. I don't care. I was shoving handfuls of grass in my mouth and just munching, while my buddy Nick to the left of me Sean to the left of me is just laughing at me like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you eating grass? I was like, there's no way I'm getting popped for this fucking shit, dude. I was driving, I'm not getting a DUI, I'm not going to jail tonight. So I'm shoving it, and they get all the way down to the end, and I couldn't, I had a mouthful, and just sitting there, and when they were like, alright, buddy, you can sit down, I spit it out, and I stood up, and he's like, alright, you can go. And I walked over to the stand, and I blew in that shit as hard as I fucking could, and I fucking passed that shit. Point like 0.001 or some shit. passed that shit. Flying colors. He was like, alright, you're good. Go ahead and sit down. You must have spilled it on it because you smell like it. I was like, yo, actually, somebody spilled one in the car, so that's why the car smells it. He was like, yeah, I thought so. And so I sat back down, and the Karen came to drive us all home, right? And the dude that was 21, I think he was 22, she told them that he was autistic and mentally retarded, so he didn't get any charges. I got stuck with all the charges because I was the second oldest person there. So I got like 7 drinking, underage drinking of a minor. I got like 7 fucking illegal possession of alcohols. And I was like, dude, how the fuck am I underage and I'm still getting charged with all these fucking charges? Like, I can't get these charges. I'm not old enough to buy this shit. So how do I, you know, like, and everybody else got off and I got all the charges. But the great thing is I got to go home and enjoy my wife's birthday with her at like 1 in the morning the day after her birthday. That's why she married me. But yeah, see, so the lesson in this bullshit ass story is if you ever get popped by the police, eat grass. Don't swallow it, you fucking retard. Don't swallow it. You just chew it up and spit it out, and then just keep rinse and repeat as many times as you possibly can fucking do that without getting caught. I'm telling you, it works. I got out. I didn't go to jail. I didn't get a DUI. I passed the breathalyzer. It was amazing. So learn from my lessons and chew grass if you drink and drive. Just keep a bag of grass in the glove compartment, and if you get pulled over, just pull that sucker out. Just you never know. It worked for me. It could work for you. Don't quote me on it. I'm not a doctor. But oh. Before can you give me the little gold lighter? Before we go, friends, we'll smoke some of this sticky, icky cabbage, man. And yeah, it's kind of dirty. I gotta clean this shit out, but I don't know how to clean inside of here, dude. That's the only thing I don't know how to clean without chemicals. There's no way I can't. There's pipe cleaner's not gonna work. It's like a hybrid piece, guys. Like, there's water in my bowl. Like, I don't think any of you guys have one of these. If you do, let me know. Drop a line down in the comments. And yeah, you never know. My wife says hi. My kitties and my dog.
Howdy ho.
Howdy ho. That's howdy ho. Yeah. But yeah, I'll give another little update later on. I hope you enjoyed the story. It's 100% true. I also recorded another little story that's really funny. I think I'll attach it to this one at the end. It's an extremely private story, and not very many people know it. It's a sensitive matter, but it's hilarious as fuck. Check it out. Just keep letting this roll. So, yeah, so thanks for joining me. Appreciate you stopping by, spending some time with me. Just want to say like, subscribe, comment, share it with your friends, put it on Facebook, put it on Twitter, all that shit. Do it. Just do it. Just do it. Thanks for hanging out, though. Ta-ta. Talk to you later. Oh, before I go again, sorry. Let's token up a little bit there, you know. Let's take a puff. Let's take a drag. We can, like my man Groovy Mac says, stay groovy, smoke a doobie. So let's do that right now. You know, I got a bowl. I don't like doobies, but you can do what you do, and I'll do what I do, and we can do it together. Thanks for hanging out. Catch you next time. It's another video, sir. I'm gonna tell you a story. There's 2 kids, right? One's a white kid, and he's kind of short. We'll call him Mr. England. And we'll call the second kid Mr. Nelson. Right. Okay. And we were all chilling at Mr. Nelson's house, right? And while we were at Mr. Nelson's house, Mr. England thought it would be a funny idea to release his bowels upon Mr. Nelson. So he walked over to Mr. Nelson while Mr. Nelson was sitting on his couch. I believe it was a white fucking couch too. So nasty. So as Mr. Nelson's sitting there on the couch so unexpectedly, Mr. England walks over and literally drops it down to his knees, everything, underwear, pants, grabs his butt cheeks and spreads them and rockets fucking doo-doo all over Mr. Nelson's leg. And on his couch, it was on the floor. And Mr. England made Mr. Nelson clean that shit up, and he did it. He fucking did it. And Mr. Nelson did absolutely fucking nothing. And it was like a group of us. It was gross. It was funny. And I had to tell you that. Not a very long video. I'll have more later. But I had to tell you that. That was funny. Ta-ta now.